Okay, so here we go. I have decided, after lots of thought, that I am gonna create a YouTube channel. Hey y'all, if you don't know me, my name is Kate, or if you do know me, hey, what's up? I'm glad you're here and decided to click on this video. I decided that I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And with all this time, with the world being in this crazy place that it is, I just kind of decided that I'm going to, and it's something that I've thought about and prayed about for years. I've probably sat down a good 7 times and tried to film a YouTube video, but something has just kind of always stopped me, and I think it was just a lack of courage. And honestly, I think that I just wasn't ready at the time, and I really do think that God has been preparing my heart to sit down and make these videos and start this channel. And so I'm so excited about it and eager to get going and start making videos. But I wanted this video to just kind of be a little bit about who I am, and then kind of what you can expect from these videos. And hopefully you'll decide to stick around for a little bit. But first, about me. If you don't know anything about me, I am 21 years old and I am about to be a senior at the University of Kentucky, which is kind of crazy. But I feel like to really know me, I need to rewind a little bit and talk about the most important thing in my life, and that kind of is my faith and my walk with Jesus, and kind of how all that has been for me in my life. And so I grew up in a Christian home. My family is the absolute best, and they're the best people in my life, and I grew up knowing Jesus and loving Jesus, and I'm so grateful for that. So I actually was baptized when I was pretty young, and I think at the time I had a super childlike faith and I loved Jesus, but I also think that I completely didn't understand that decision. And so for a long time I felt like I was kind of diving into what religion is, but not what relationship with Jesus was. And I think that's pretty common for young Christians. And so that's kind of how I was growing up until I got to high school. And in late middle school and high school, I kind of dealt with some of the most transformative things in my life and things that were super hard. And so with that, I started developing some really negative self-thought, and I ultimately kind of ended up developing an eating disorder and major self-confidence issues, and that was something that was super hard to walk through. And in this world today, I know so many girls walk through that same thing, and so I kind of want to speak to that in the future and be able to share my story and kind of how I came out of that and how Jesus truly saved me from that, because I think that that's so important to talk about. And so my freshman going into sophomore year of high school, I went to a church camp, and that was the first time I really truly felt like I had encountered Jesus. I was sitting in a room and I felt him, and I just broke down, and I was like, yo, I am done with this. I am done with this pain and hurt and chains that I feel like I am caught up in, and I'm done with it. And so I made the decision to get rebaptized. And for me, that decision was something that was hard, but I ultimately decided that because I just knew for myself I needed to proclaim that my trust was in Jesus. I fully understood what I was doing at this point, and I just kind of wanted to dedicate my life to him, and I wanted to get rid of the pain and just start believing the truths that the word says, because I think that's so important. So I don't want to say I got baptized and I came up from the water and everything was fine, but it kind of was that way in a sense, where things did start getting better, and I started diving into the word, and Jesus taught me a lot about who I was and who I was in him, and I started believing those truths. And so I went into college in a much better place, and for the last 3 years I've really been able to kind of make my faith my own here at college, and I have loved it. It's been the coolest thing, just getting to grow and walk with Jesus for these past 3 years, and I'm so excited to see what he's gonna do in the next couple of years and years to come. And like I said, I'm a senior, so a big reason why I'm starting this channel is I'm about to go through a big transformation in my life, and in these next 12 months, 2 years, I mean everything, in this next time in my life in general, some big things are gonna happen, and some major things are gonna happen. And I just want to take y'all and walk y'all through that, because I know so many of us are going through that, or will go through that, or have, and can relate to that in some way. And so I just kind of want to be someone you can relate to and all of that, because these times are crazy. let me tell you. But I'm going to kind of tell you what you can expect from this channel. I'm probably rambled on about myself enough, and I would love to make more videos about everything I just talked about in the future. So if you have more questions about it, make sure to leave them down below or DM me on Instagram at Caitlin Grattan is my Instagram, and I would love to chat about those. But I'm gonna kind of walk you through like why I'm starting this and what you can expect. So there's 3 main points that I want to talk about, and sorry if I'm looking down. I have them written down because I have a tendency to just chat and I didn't want to get off track. So the first reason is really just to share Jesus and to get to walk alongside by each other in this crazy thing. And so this first reason really is just to share Jesus. And in Luke 12:48, I read this morning in my devotional time. It says, "From whoever has been given much, much will be demanded." And I feel like I have had some really, really hard things happen in my life, but also been given so many blessings and so many amazing things that I want to share those things. I don't feel like Jesus calls us to have these things happen to us and just keep them inside. And so I would love just to be able to share those, even if one, I can't speak, even if one girl watches these videos or 10,000 girls watch these videos. I really just want to be able to touch that one person because that's what Jesus would do. And I want to share my life and just be able to have this relationship with y'all where I just feel like an older sister and a friend and just sit down. So with that, my second is just to create a community where we can learn and grow. I think that in society today, we are given these platforms that are so awesome and cool, but they also can do a lot of bad things. I kind of want to flip that and do something positive with it because we are given this and I don't want to waste that. And so I'm so excited to kind of just create a community where we can chat, sit down, drink coffee, talk about life, and just have fun together and be in community because I think that's so important. And third is just to kind of document my memories in my life and my journey. I am going through a really crazy year up ahead, and I'm so excited just to capture some sweet moments of me and my friends and my family and just have those to hold on to. So I'm so excited for that as well. But with all that being said, if you have any questions about anything or have videos or topics you want me to talk about or excited to kind of hear my take on and my opinion on or my experience about anything, leave those down below in the comments. I will try to read and respond to every single one of you, or you can also always DM me on Instagram, like I said, and I'll have all that linked down below. But I want to leave y'all with a verse that is super inspiring to me and one of my favorite of all time. And that is just Matthew 5:16. And it says, "Let your light shine before others." And I know that's something that's so simple, but it's so true and something that I try to live out every single day. My mom has always told me since I was a little girl, no matter what I was doing, just to let my light shine. And that's what I want to do in this space. And that's what I hope to do. I want you guys to leave my videos every single time feeling inspired and encouraged and just feeling loved because I think you guys are awesome and I'm so excited to kind of get to be a cheerleader in your life and encourage y'all and just love on y'all. So with that being said, I hope y'all are having the absolute best day and best week and staying safe in these crazy times, but I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.